All right, guys, in this video, I'm gonna talk about how to get rich. No, there is no quick, easy way. Unless you win the lottery or you're just that lucky one in a billion that, just comes up with some crazy idea that goes through the roof, or you just happen to hit, bet on a stock that explodes. That's usually not the case. Usually the case is it's hard work, dedication, time, having faith in what you're doing is the right thing, and then things start to compound. And people talk about getting rich quick. No, in the beginning it's very hard, and then it gets easier and easier. You learn from your mistakes, you learn from others' mistakes and successes, and things start to snowball, and then you get rich quicker. And so there is no get rich quick. It's just not going to happen like that. Get that out of your mind. It's never going to happen. So how do you get rich? Well, first thing is knowing what you want to do with your life. I have other videos about, your life purpose and stuff, but once you figure out your life purpose, then I would say is education. And it doesn't have to necessarily mean going to college. It could be getting a certificate or a license or whatever. But basically, you already know what you want to do with your life. There's no ands, ifs, or buts about it. This is what I want to do. This is what I'm going to spend the rest of my life doing, or die trying. And so once you do that, then you go get a degree, a certificate, license, whatever it is, to further educate yourself. Watch videos, read books, go to seminars, talk to mentors, educate yourself anywhere and everywhere you can. Then, once you feel like you basically learn, no one can learn everything, but once you kind of feel like, okay, I pretty much got it, like I'm hearing the same stuff just over and over and over, then go work for the best in your industry. Whoever's the guru, go work for the best. Work for them for about 3 to 5 years. Learn everything you can. Learn from all their failures and all their successes. Then, once you feel like you've been there and you've really got a good grasp, and I'd say probably closer to the 5 years, but once you learn everything you can about that, then go start your own business. You like that whole time you were working for someone else, you should have been saving and investing money. And I have other videos about how to save and invest, but you should be saving and investing your money so you can then take that money and invest it in yourself, right? So take that money and invest it in yourself. Start your own business. That's going to pay the highest dividends instead of investing it in stocks and other people's business that you don't know the day-to-day ins and outs, unless you just have some insider information or something. Then go work for yourself, and then just work on the marketing, the sales, the service, the management, the accounting, all that stuff, and that's going to pay you higher dividends. Like the multiple is going to be much higher than most stocks. Like even a really great stock that has a multiple of like 2 a year, well, maybe not the first year. You may not have a multiplier of 2 the first year. First year, you're just kind of barely breaking even. Second year, you got a little bit of growth. Third year, it's boom. It's like, first year you sleep, second year you creep, third year you leap. So, you really gotta, make that dedication to yourself and stick to it and have discipline and faith that you're doing the right things, and you've learned everything there is to learn about it. That's how you get rich. Then once you've made that, okay, now you're rich. Okay, so you did the hard part. You stuck it out for the 5 to 10 years, whatever it is, and you made a good chunk of change and everything. Then if you want to start another business that's maybe complementary to that business, all the lessons, every business has lessons that our general knowledge that go to each lesson. There may be some specialized information to certain industries and stuff like that, but marketing, sales, service, management, accounting, all that stuff, those are kind of generalized. But once you start getting into the nitty gritty of the industry and the day to day and stuff like that, that's where it gets different. But then go and start a second business that's complementary to the first business. And instead of being like, first year breaking even, third year a little bit, fifth, through third and up, you're running and gunning. That one, hopefully you're making, a good chunk of change the first year. And then the second year, you're really making good money. And then the third year, you're running and gunning. And then you add a third complementary business. And it's just, at that point, the snowball, you've already got business connections. You've already done this before. You got businesses that are complementary. At that point, it's just, you have created a raging inferno. So yeah, that's usually like a 10, 20 year game plan, but that's how you get rich. Not just screw rich, you get wealthy, right? So that's how you create generational wealth. So much money, you can't spend it in your lifetime. Your kids and maybe your grandkids can't even spend it in their lifetime. Unless they're drug addicts, losers, and stuff like that. But there's a whole nother video I have about that, about generational wealth and how to create it, spend it, pass it on, all that stuff. So, all right, guys, that's it. Subscribe, share, comment, like. Let's get to work.